Okay, hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a video about what they mean by computer chip or computer shortage. So does this mean that there's a shortage of all single board computers or all computers in general, including CISC processors like Intel and AMD type of processors as well, using the x64 architecture? So we'll be taking a look into this. So there's different types of single board computers. This here is an Odroid, the Odroid series, and this is a single board computer like a Raspberry Pi series, like it could be the Raspberry Pi 0, Raspberry Pi 2, Raspberry Pi 3, Raspberry Pi 4, or Raspberry Pi 400. So for Odroids, these are also single board computers. I didn't see any type of shortage for these. You could still buy these, and they are readily available. Not all models, but most of them are available, and they could be bought on their website. So no shortage at all, not at all. For most models, they have them and it's available. I guess this one is out of stock, the Odroid N2 Plus. Let's look at this one. Now that one's out of stock. The N2 Plus with 2 gigabytes is in stock, but the 4 gigabyte one is not. This is out of stock, a cluster computer. These are in stock. This is out of stock. This is in stock. Okay, let's look at the Raspberry Pis. So CanaKit is a site that sells I think they're the official distributor for Raspberry Pi single board computers, and we'll be seeing what kind of boards they have available. So Raspberry Pi 4 2 gigabytes. Well, you can't buy the board only, however you could buy them in kits. These are available. A bit overpriced, I would say. Prices are definitely inflated. So no boards. This is a CM module. I don't think they have any. That's not available either. No, this is not available. Raspberry Pi 3A, not available. I don't see any Pi 3B plus. No more zeros? No. Okay, let's check another site that sells Raspberry Pis. Let's look at the Pi 400. Well, these are available. This is essentially a Raspberry Pi 4 in a keyboard, kind of like one of those old retro type of computers, like an Atari 800 or a Commodore 64 or the ZX Spectrum or something like that. One of the very old computers from the 1980s. It kind of like looks like that in a way. this is available. I guess those are available. Even on this site, Adafruit, which is also a official distributor for Raspberry Pi single board computers and accessories. They have this is in stock. Let's look at the Pi 4. Let's look at what kind of boards they have available. The boards are not in stock, however. Look at Raspberry Pi Zero. It's not in stock. However, even the accessories are not in stock for a lot of things, except for these cables and stuff. All the single board computers are not in stock for the Raspberry Pi Zero, 2, and the first one as well. So I guess that you really can't get it. Let's look at a site like Amazon and see if you can buy Raspberry Pi. You could buy it, but the prices are rather inflated. I guess these people just bought a lot of them to just scalp it. Just buy it and sell it at a very inflated price. Not very good. Now let's look at the regular computers like Intel i7 11700K or i7 12700K and stuff like that. So let's see if these types of processors are available or not. Like, I mean in stock, you know. Okay, they're in stock. Okay, they are available. Okay, they're in stock. Alright, this is in stock too. I don't know if this is in stock or you're ordering it on delay or something. But this one definitely is in stock because you can see the quantity that you could choose from. So no problem there. Let's look at this one. So the Intel i7 11700K is available. As you can see, they are in stock. You could order them. How about motherboards? Are they in stock? Yes, you could order it. Definitely in stock, as many as you want. How about RAM for this type of computer? This is in stock, okay. You could definitely order RAM. How about power supplies? The prices of these things have not gone up very much, and they're in stock as well. How about cases for computers? They're available. They're in stock. It's not like they have a shortage of cases or anything. They're readily available. No problem there. How about the NVMe drives? Okay, these are in stock. NVMe, SSD. The prices are reasonable. They're not inflated or jacked up or anything like that. How about for mechanical hard drives? Are they available? They're in stock and you could buy them, no problem there. So yeah, there really isn't a shortage of CISC type of computer. How about AMD Ryzen? Let's check that. Ryzen CPUs, Ryzen 7. They're also in stock. You can buy them, no problem. So when they are talking about computer shortage, let's look at another website like Newegg, just to see if it's available on other sites, not just on Amazon. Okay, it's available here as well, no problem. They're definitely in stock. In stock, no problem. Look for NVMe drives. In stock. Let's look at let's look for Raspberry Pi. Well, the Pico is in stock. Okay. Wow, $289 for a Raspberry Pi 4 with 8 gigabytes. That's rather inflated. On a website like CanaKit or something, it retails for about maybe $75. That's suggested, manufacturer's suggested retail price. Selling for a pretty inflated price, so you could buy them, but you have to buy them from scalpers, which is not something you would like to do if you don't want to get ripped off, that is. Even the 4 megabyte model is inflated, $259. I think this retails for about $45. Let me just make sure. $55. Okay, it's selling for almost 4 times what it's actually worth. But for other types of single board computers, like let's say the Odroid, there's really no shortage. Let's look for other types of single board computers. So for Banana Pi. Okay, Banana Pis, you can still buy them. They're not really inflated or anything. They're available. although the price has gone up a little bit. I think the last time when I bought one of these, it was for $24. Now it's $29. Okay, so I guess everything went up due to inflation. Okay, the price is pretty reasonable for that. So, let's look at different types of, another type of computer. This is called the RISC 0. These are available. You could buy them. Okay, it's kind of like a Raspberry Pi Zero, but it's a lot more powerful than that. On this website, they're selling for pretty inflated prices, but if you buy it from this website, it's not that inflated. You can just buy them for pretty reasonable prices, depending on where you shop. They also sell Odroids here, but it's more expensive than buying it from Odroid's official website. As you can see, $53, $66. There's a little bit of markup here, but yeah. So my conclusion is that now let's look at laptops. I almost forgot one thing. Look at laptop. Okay, this is just a standard gaming laptop. So there's just one left for this, but it is available. Okay, these are in stock, no problem, you can buy them. In stock. The price is quite reasonable, it's not inflated or anything like that. Let's look at this is just a regular laptop. Something a regular user would use, not someone who is gaming or anything like that. So these are available. Not a lot of money. Guess this is a little bit higher end laptop. Still available. Look at some gaming laptops from Asus. Okay, available. Let's look at Newegg. Available. 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 Let's look at other brands like HP laptop. This is a very popular brand as well. This is a budget laptop available. Very available as well. Available. Okay, so my conclusion is that there really is no shortage of, let's say, regular type of computers that use the x64 CISC or complex instruction set computing type of processors. There's no shortage of AMD and the Intel processors for computers, you know, desktop and laptop computers alike. So when they say computer shortage, it doesn't apply for that. But I guess for automotive computers, there is a shortage for that, because I think for automobiles or cars, they use a lot of CPUs for everything. They use a lot of different microcontrollers for cars. They have a microcontroller for the fuel injection system. Another one that checks with that has a sensor on it, which checks tire pressure. For the transmission and all various types of stuff. So you need a lot of different CPUs and microcontrollers. So in a typical car, not something like a Tesla, you would probably have about 100 chips, 100 to maybe 300 chips. Probably in something as complex as a Tesla, which is highly computerized, you probably need maybe 500 to 1,000 chips. So you don't have that many chips in a single board computer like this, or even on a desktop or a laptop motherboard. Maybe you got 5 chips or something on a motherboard. You have one for the microcontroller for the storage. You have a memory microcontroller for system RAM and stuff like that, you know, on a chipset. So there's really no shortage of single board computers if you're not looking into a Raspberry Pi. So you could still buy single board computers from different manufacturers like Odroid, Banana Pi, and I'm pretty sure there's others like Asus and stuff. Let's see. Asus. Asus single board computer like this. There's many companies that make single board computers, not just Raspberry Pi. Okay, this is a single board computer. It's not a Raspberry Pi. We also have like stuff like microcontrollers like Arduino. Really no shortage of that either. The price is quite reasonable for something like this. You'd use something like this for engineering, but you do use single board computers for engineering as well. And I guess there's really no shortage unless you want a Raspberry Pi. So anyways, thanks for watching my Ace 1000 KS 19